Hey, I'm Big Lou with Big Lou Barbecue and other things I want to do, and this is what I've got going on for you. I've got a product review. We're going to review the Weber Q. Yeah, it's a little gas grill. I know. I'm a charcoal snob, and you've seen my channel, you know I'm a charcoal snob. What in the world are you doing with a gas grill? In fact, recently I just gave the gas grill I had away to my brother, my little brother, my youngest one, so he'd have something to grill on at 4th of July. It was a 2006 Char-Broil, and it belonged to my stepfather who bought it in 2006. He got cancer in 2008. He passed away in 2011. And a few years later, my mom moved out of the house they were in with a yard and all the stuff to keep up, and she moved into one of those little cottages in a neighborhood she feels safer in, and got one of those little small patios. Anyway, I gave that Char-Broil gas grill away. I'm not a gas guy. I'd used it a few times and it was convenient, but to be honest, mostly with convenience with me was just if I needed something to grill quick, I could just do it in one of those Lodge cast iron grill pans on the stove inside and get about the same flavor I felt like from a gas grill. You know, I'm a charcoal snob. I'm not going to make any bones about it. So I've given my gas grill away. And if I ever buy another gas grill, I'm probably going to buy a Weber Q. They're really cool little gas grills. And anyway, I was visiting my mother earlier this week. She lives in the, let's just say, the greater New Orleans area, okay? And so it's on the east side of Louisiana. I live on the west side. We went over and we visited my mother. She's got this little patio, but she's got 4 great grills out there, all right? And she's bought them pretty much since my stepfather passed away. And everyone she's bought, I've assembled, taken out of the box and assembled for her. And I'm the one who cooks on it the most. Sometimes when my brother who lives in San Antonio visits, he cooks on a few of them. So I've cooked on all 4 of these grills. Here's a look at the grills my mother owns. Right here is the Weber One Touch Silver. They no longer make this model exactly, but it's very similar. The new ones have a heat shield on the handle, and the handle is bolted on instead of welded on, and the handle runs perpendicular to the vent. Other than that, you pretty much can get the same model Weber. I cook on this a lot. Looks like my brother cooked on it too when he visits my mother, and I probably should do a little bit more cleaning with it, but it's in pretty good shape. I put this together for my mother years ago when she first bought it. Of course, everybody knows the Weber kettle. It's a Lodge Sportsman's grill. My mother has one a lot like mine, but hers is a little newer. It has a little ridge right here. Mine doesn't have that little ridge. It keeps hot dogs and stuff from falling off. But I'm not sure how that would work with Dutch ovens and using this like a charcoal stove. Anyway, you've seen me cook on Lodges. These are great little charcoal grills. Now, 2 other grills that my mother has that I don't have. She's got the little Weber Smoky Joe. I've cooked on it before. I even got a video where I'm cooking some small steaks on this very grill right here. And anyway, I like to cook on it, but it's not mine. It belongs to my mother. Other grill she has that I don't have is a gasser. It's called the Weber Q. And these things are great. All right. I'm not a big fan of gas grills, but the Weber Q grill is a fantastic little grill. All right, looks like that right there, okay? And what you do, open it up, and these flaps here come out. Let me see if I can pull this. There we go. All right, see, the little flaps fold in. All right, and it's portable. Now, she's got this little stand for it, this little cart. And you pick the cart up and roll it where you want to go. If I bought one, and if I did buy a gas grill again, I would buy a Weber Q. This is a fantastic grill. These grates go right in the dishwasher. It's got that round ring that goes all around it. These are, I think they're cast iron or heavy steel porcelain covered grates. And I've cooked steaks, I've cooked burgers, I've cooked all kind of things on my mother's Weber Q, and it's a very good gas grill. And I assembled it for her when she first got it years ago. I'm the one that put it together. However, if I bought one, I wouldn't buy one with the cart. Now, the cart does well with my mother. She can move it around this little patio well, but I don't think it's all that durable or strong. And living in the country where I live,
it'd probably fall apart pretty quick. So I would just put the Weber Q on a table or something and carry it. But anyway, it's not a bad little portable gas grill, and for permanent things and small family cooks and quick stuff like that, it's very, very good. Even though they're pricey, they're good. Anyway, I'm gonna have some burgers on it a little bit later. And but I tell you what, and I think the thermometer, as far as I know, it's fairly accurate for a dial thermometer. But I mean, most of the stuff we do on this is burgers, steaks, chops, things like that. You don't really need a thermometer for. You just need to know if it's hot or not. The way you turn one on, this is your gas flow. You can hook up a propane cylinder to it, or you can hook up a hose to a 5-pound propane cylinder, or a bigger one if you wanted to. And here's your little ignition button, automatic ignition start. So with a little battery thing in there. All right, and anyway, I'll show you some burgers. We're gonna go on a swamp tour. Hopefully I'll show you some alligators and things here in just a little bit. Big Lou Barbecue.
Okay, after I mentioned the Weber Q to you, we went on a swamp tour. Here's a little view of what happened, what we saw in the Honey Island swamp, y'all. Okay, well, so I want to review the Weber Q, the little gas grill, because we were leaving that day and we wanted to get packed up early, and I figured it'd be easy to shut down the gas grill, turn it off, clean the grates, and we'd do with it. Anyway, so here's how the burger cook on the Weber Q went.
Okay, so for the Weber Q review, y'all know I'm a charcoal snob. We got the Weber Smoky Joe going. 6 burgers and some squash in the full packet. Let's take a look at that real quick. Ooh, that's going to be pretty, y'all. Ooh, that's hot, man. That's hot. All right. Is able to get 4 burgers on as these 2 cook down. I was able to put these on, so they still need to be flipped over. And this one here looks like it's done. You know, I got the 2-zone fire thing going on. That's pretty. That ain't bad at all. Got the 2-zone fire thing going on. A little less fire over here, a little more fire over there. And we cooking on charcoal, not the gas. But I will tell you, that Weber Q grill is a nice gas grill. I've cooked on it a lot. The main thing is we were just out of propane when I went to turn it on. The thing with charcoal, you can always look in the bag and see how much you got left. It's hard to tell that with propane. So once I turned it on, the propane burned out pretty quick. So we cooking with charcoal. Big Lou Barbecue. All right, I got some buns toasting now. These burgers are about done, and that squash is beautiful and tender. Whew, should have pulled it open. Look at all that steam coming out of there, y'all. Just really gonna be good, that yellow squash. Got some butter, some salt, pepper, some rosemary and other herbs and stuff in there. It's gonna be delicious. Let's get it folded back up. About time to pull the squash off the grill. Toast these buns, get these burgers off of here. Those 2 are done. Time to eat. All right, as far as Smoky Joe versus Weber Q, they're both good grills, but it's a whole lot easier to tell when you got fuel for the Smoky Joe. Just saying. Big Lou Barbecue.
Okay, so the Weber Smoky Joe won that battle simply because we knew how much fuel we had. We had charcoal on hand, and we didn't have another little propane canister, or I would have cooked on the Weber Q, and this would have simply been a Weber Q review, not a comparison of the 2. Really, there's no comparison. One's a gas grill, one's a charcoal grill, but they're both small, they're both portable, they both have about the same amount of cooking real estate. They're both made by Weber. They're both high quality grills, but the charcoal will cost only $30, and you can get the Weber Q for about $200. But if gas is the way you want to go, it's a good gas grill. I've cooked 4 ribeyes on it at one time. I've cooked pork chops on it. I've cooked brats on it. I've cooked a lot of things on my mother's Weber Q. I can tell you, it's a well-made, fantastic grill. It's built like a tank. That silly little cart thing that it sits on that you can get extra with it is not built like a tank. I'll be perfectly honest with you. And like I said in the thing, I probably would not buy one. All right, as far as the Smoky Joe, if you want a portable charcoal grill to take picnicking, camping, whatever, or you're just cooking for 2 or a small group of people, you can't beat a Weber Smoky Joe. It's a fantastic little portable grill. And when you cook on them, you only need about a half chimney. You get that Weber chimney, about a half chimney of coals, lays out on the bottom. You cook all kind of things on it. And when you shut it down, the reason I picked it, as a matter of fact, to cook the burgers on, instead of the big Weber kettle, is that when you shut down a Smoky Joe, there's just a little small area in there. That oxygen gets burned up real quick and the coals go out. And within 30 minutes, it's cool to the touch. You can put it in your truck. Within 45 minutes to an hour, the coals are probably completely out. If you want to dump them in a trash can or something, make sure they're out before you do that. But they will snuff out rather quickly. Whereas in the Weber kettle, they snuff out, but you've got a bigger chamber in there with more air and more oxygen to burn out before they snuff out. Look at this, some kind of bug flying around me. Do you see that? Get away from here. Outside in the country, y'all. That scared me a little bit. Hey, I want to give some shout outs, all right? So don't go away. Check out these channels. Rich's River Smokers, West Virginia. Here's a shout out to you, man. This dude, he knows what he's doing, and I think he's doing competitions. I've seen him do a few competitions. I don't know how long he's been doing competitions, but I think he's just now getting into the competition circuit, and he's talking about his competitions. He's got some cool equipment. He's got a Weber Smoky Mountain. Great little smokers. They're really wonderful. He does a lot of good stuff on the Weber Smoky Mountain. He's got an insert for his Weber kettle called an Art Flame grill. Art Flame makes grills, but they also make an insert for the Weber kettle. And it's like a griddle around the outside and got a grill in the center, and that thing's really cool. And Rich is doing like pulled pork grilled cheese sandwiches and stuff on that griddle, and then in the middle you can grill on it. It's a really cool insert for his Weber kettle. I like to watch him cook on that thing. And he's got an easy bake oven. I'm sorry, he's got a pellet grill, a Green Mountain pellet grill. I was just teasing you a little bit, Rich. All right, I know pellet grills make good food. Easy bake ovens don't. I raised a daughter. Every dad is eating a hockey puck off of a easy bake oven. Here, Dad, I made you a chocolate chip cookie. Why is it all black? I wanted it all to look like chocolate. And then you bite a tooth. You know, that's not what a pellet grill is. Pellet grills make great food. All right, I just ticked off every pellet grill owner in the thing. Just teasing you, Rich. Your Green Mountain Grill. Saw the review. You also gave me a shout out in it. Looks like a good grill to have. All right, other channels that I'd like you to check out. If you would, please. These two, like going to barbecue college, all right? You want to get you a notepad and a pen and a cup of coffee, and you want to sit down and you want to take your lecture notes with this one. I'm telling you what, these guys know their stuff, and they're doing great. One of them cooks on a Weber kettle. The other one does a lot of stuff on a Smoky Mountain. They do some explaining, and they tell you why they're doing it and what they're doing and when they're doing it and how it turned out, and it's really... you learn a lot. Check out Barlow Barbecue. That's B-A-R-L-O-W BBQ. All these links will be in the little show more description box underneath the channel. Barlow Barbecue, all right? And the next one is a really cool name. It's almost like my channel name, but it doesn't have the L-E in it. It's Big W Barbecue. Big W Barbecue. This dude here explains all kind of wonderful stuff to you when he's cooking. Tells you exactly why, and he puts it down where, you know, the calves can get it, so you can comprehend it, but you may want to take notes. And he talks a little fast too sometimes, but he's good. All right, so check out Big W Barbecue. Another channel you ought to cook out. The guy does a lot of cooking outside, does it while he's camping, does it whatever. It's not just grilling and barbecue either. He does a lot of Dutch oven stuff. I've only got one Dutch oven video up so far, but I like Dutch oven cooking. He does a lot of that too. It's called Cooking Outside, all right? All right, no, I'm sorry. I messed the thing up. I read it right off the paper wrong. I'm so sorry, man. It's called Go Outside and Cook. Go Outside and Cook. All right? Sound like a good command. Look, go outside and cook. All right. So check out Go Outside and Cook. That's a good channel. And here's another one. I'd love y'all to go check out her channel. She cooks in her kitchen, okay? And the thing is, she's got a lot of subscribers, like 6,000 subscribers. So, but the deal is, she's been doing her channel for years, but she's only done it in Spanish. She cooks a lot of Mexican food and stuff like this. And just recently, about 2 months ago, she started doing some videos in English. And she gets a lot of good compliments about the English stuff. But then again, there's some people that have said some things in Spanish. They're kind of not so nice about her doing English. She needs some encouragement to keep the English videos up. She's out of California. She cooks a lot of Mexican stuff. It's La Cocina de Letty, which is Spanish for Letty's Kitchen. So I want you to go check that out, especially you ladies that watch my channel, like Ellen and Kendall and Christy. Would y'all please go check out La Cocina de Letty. Look at her English videos, write some great comments, and encourage her to keep doing some English videos, or maybe start a channel that's separate from her Spanish channel in English. She cooks great, and you're going to find out a lot of good Mexican food there too. That's La Cocina de Letty. All right, shout outs has gone long enough. Hope you enjoyed the little review of the Weber Q. Sorry I didn't get to cook on it. Smokey Joe's, great little grill too. Big Lou Barbecue, thanks for watching.